truly drown. Dust rises slow like quiet ghosts of names we do not say. Every road holds a heartbeat that never walked away. The wind moves through the sugar palms, carries echoes of the past, lullabies and final words too fragile to last. Faces pass with gentle eyes that learn how not to cry, still holding love beneath the weight of Cambodia's sky. The land has felt too much before, more than words can hold. Yet love still breathes in broken things, refusing to grow cold. Shearing love beneath Cambodia's sky, through the sorrow, through the years. What was taken, what was torn, still lives inside our tears. Shearing love beneath Cambodia's sky, where the night remembers pain. Every loss becomes a promise that love remains. Children laugh like borrowed sunlight in streets that once went still. Their joy is fragile, stitched together by an unseen will. They don't know every story yet, they don't know every name, but they carry something holy, born from loss and flame. Old radios hum broken songs from another time, each melody a doorway to a softer state of mind. Photographs in wooden homes watch generations pass. I still full of yesterday through fractured glass. No one asked the past to leave, no one asked it why. They only learn to live beneath an open sky. Shearing love beneath Cambodia's sky, in the silence after cries. Every scar becomes a language that never truly dies. Shearing love beneath Cambodia's sky, through the dark and through the rain. Even when hope feels paper thin, love remains. Night falls gently on the villages, stars hang low and still. They shine on whispered prayers from windows on the hill. Candles burn for absent names, for lives that ended young. Each flame a fragile promise that their song's not done. Some forgive without forgetting, some remember just to heal. Some survive by simple kindness they can touch and feel. The land has learned a slower grace, a patience deep and wide, where love survives not by forgetting, but by staying side by side. If love was ever stripped away, if hearts were left to break, it wasn't gone forever, it was learning how to somber streets that learn to grieve. Light falls softly on the dust, like it's asking us to believe. Footsteps echo memories that never learn to rest. Every wall, every river bend still carries what was left. Faces pass with quiet eyes, holding years they never chose. Smiles stitched from borrowed strength to cover unseen wounds below. The land remembers every name, even when voices fade. Love still breathes beneath the pain that history made. The past still walks beside this place, not loud but always near. And every heart learns how to be through sorrow and fear. Sharing hearts in Cambodia, piece by piece through time. What was broken, what was taken, still learns how to shine. Sharing hearts in Cambodia, through the loss, through the pain. Every tear becomes a prayer that love remains. Children laugh like small rebellions against the weight of years. Their joy is fragile, but it's real, built on hope and tears. They play where shadows linger, where silence used to scream, turning broken ground into something close to a dream. Old songs hum through wooden homes, melodies worn thin. Each note holds a memory of who they've always been. Photographs on fading walls, watch time move on. Eyes still full of stories, even when the voices are gone. No one asked the past to vanish, no one asked it to forgive. They just learn how to carry and still live. Sharing hearts in Cambodia, in the quiet after pain. Every scar becomes a language that time can erase. Sharing hearts in Cambodia, under skies that still remember. Love moves slow, but it survives through every tender fracture. Night falls gently on the villages, stars hang low and still. They shine on whispered prayers from windows on the hill. Candles burn for absent names, for lives that ended young. Each flame a fragile promise that their story's not undone. Some forgive without forgetting, some remember just to heal. Some find peace in simple kindness they can touch and feel. The land has learned a slower grace, a patience deep and wide, where love survives not by forgetting, but by standing side by side. If hearts were ever torn apart, if hope was stripped away, it wasn't gone forever, it was learning how to stay. From broken nights, from silent cries, from grief too deep to name, love returns in fragile forms, but it returns the same. Not loud enough to change the world, not strong enough to erase, but brave enough to keep on beating in a wounded place. comes, but it comes without blame. Sunlight touches every shadow without calling out a name. Fields grow green where tears once fell, hands still plant the seed, because life insists on growing even when the heart still bleeds. The past walks quietly beside them, not a chain but not erased. A reminder love is deeper than the years that went to waste. They build tomorrow from the ruins with compassion as their guide, knowing love is not the absence of pain but choosing hope inside. Sharing hearts in Cambodia through the longest, darkest years. Every wound becomes a doorway, washed by time and tears. Sharing hearts in Cambodia, still alive, still true. What the world once tried to take away, love carry through. So listen when the silence speaks, when the night feels heavy too. In every breath of Cambodia, there's love still pulling through. Not perfect, not untouched by loss, but honest, deep and brave. 1,000 broken hearts still beating, learning how to stay. The sun comes up without asking what this land has seen. Light touches broken memories like they're still breathing. Dust rises from familiar roads where footsteps learn to ache. Every miler remembers what the heart still cannot shake. Rivers move like quiet witnesses, carrying names downstream. They've heard too many promises that vanished like a dream. The land is scarred but standing still, refusing to forget. Every field holds echoes of a love that hasn't left. The past still walks beside us here, soft but always near. But love keeps moving forward, even dressed in tears. Sharing love across Cambodia, through the sorrow and the years. What was taken, what was broken, still survives in tears. Sharing love across Cambodia, from the ground up to the sky. Even when the world fell silent, love refused to die. Children play where shadows linger, laughing like they're brave. Borrowed joy from older hearts who taught them how to stay. Smiles carry quiet history they don't yet understand. Built from grief and gentle hope, passed down hand to hand. Old songs hum through wooden homes, radios worn thin. Every note remembers who they were before the pain set in. Photographs on cracked walls hold faces frozen kind, eyes that still watch over the future left behind. No one asks the past for mercy, no one rewrites the pain. They just learn how to carry it and still remain. Sharing love across Cambodia, sharing love across Cambodia. In the dark and in the light, love moves slowly, softly, but it survives the night. Stars hang low and still. They shine on whispered prayers from windows on the hill. Candles burn for names unspoken, for lives that ended young. Each flame a quiet promise that they're not truly gone. Some forgive without forgetting, some remember just to heal. Some find peace in simple kindness that the heart can feel. The land has learned a slower grace, a patience deep and wide, where love survives not by forgetting, but by standing side by side. If love was ever torn apart, if hope was stripped away, it wasn't gone forever, it was learning how to stay. From broken ground, from sleepless nights, from lost too hard to name, love returned in fragile forms, but it came just the same. Not loud enough to change the world, not strong enough to erase, but brave enough to keep on beating in a wounded place. Sharing love across Cambodia, not the ending, not the grave, but the story of a people who were gentle, strong and brave. Sharing love across Cambodia, through the fire and the rain. What was torn apart by history, love is stitching back again. Morning comes without forgiveness, but it comes without blame. Sunlight touches every shadow without calling out a name. Fields grow green where tears once fell, hands still plant the seed, because life insists on growing even when the heart still bleeds. The past walks quietly beside them, not a chain but not erased, a reminder love is deeper than the years that went to waste. They built tomorrow from the ruins, with compassion as their guide, knowing love is not the absence of pain, but choosing hope inside. Sharing love across Cambodia, through the longest, darkest years. Every wound becomes a doorway, washed by time and tears. Sharing